Hi everyone, it's Anirudh Sabrao here again with IEOR 190G Patent Engineering. I'm a 3-unit student in this class, so I'm going back and redoing some of the videos so I can add to what I've created so far. I'm doing the week 3 video on Google, and interestingly enough, Google is involved with a lot of patent lawsuits and a lot of things that are going on in the whole smartphone patent war. But many times Google's involvement is very indirect, either through Microsoft Mobility or through licensing of Android and Chrome technology. So some news that I want to bring to you guys is that Microsoft actually signed a deal with a Taiwanese-based manufacturer named Pegatron. Pegatron makes cell phones, smartphones, tablets that use Android and Chrome technology. They don't have a huge presence in the United States, but they do produce a lot of phones in Asia, Europe, and Africa. Now, what Microsoft's strategy has been for a long time is that instead of going directly after Google Android, which doesn't make a whole lot of profit, they're going after the actual manufacturers of smartphones and tablets that use the Android operating software, and in some cases, the Chrome operating software. This is very relevant to Google because it has sort of sidestepped a major patent sort of lawsuit warfare against Microsoft, which is now being borne primarily by the manufacturers that create smartphones and tablets that use Android operating systems. So Google has been very sort of strategic in a way such that it has deflected a lot of this litigation. And it's forced, or not really forced, but it's put its sort of fellow partners that produce the physical hardware in a compromising situation where they've had to sign license agreements with the likes of Microsoft, who believes Google is actually infringing, or the Android operating system is infringing on their intellectual property. This deal is huge because Microsoft has already signed agreements with the likes of HTC, Samsung, Suanta, Copal Electronics, Wistron, and LG. Some of those names will sound a little more familiar than others, but ultimately, this is not about Microsoft and the companies that it's created its deals with. It's about Google and Microsoft, and Microsoft is trying to do its best to sort of slow down the pace of Android proliferation, or at the very least profit from it, because it has its own Microsoft Windows 7 phone that it's trying to put out there and make sure reaches sort of mass appeal. So very interesting to look at this odd proxy war going on between Google and Microsoft, but very relevant, especially from Google's perspective, when it comes to eventually trying to monetize Android directly. Again, this is from Google's perspective, and I'm adding this to the Google video. So please, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some insight into what's going on and how intertwined and intertangled this whole smartphone patent war is. Thank you, guys.